Hey guys, I'm MSGuy, and welcome to today's video. This week, yet another game has come out to celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary, this time the Nintendo Switch Online free game, Super Mario Bros. 35. I haven't had a chance to play this game that much, but I have tried out all of its modes a couple times, and I wanted to do my own review on it. In this review, I'll be going over how interesting each of the modes in this game are, how fun it is to play, how creative the game is, and what they should add in later updates. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss another video about Super Mario's 35th anniversary, or any Nintendo related content, and check out my recent video where I reviewed another 35th anniversary game, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So now, with that out of the way, let's start the review. First of all, I'd like to go over the smaller parts of this game, like the menu, settings, and stats. I think this is a pretty good menu. It has a cool background, good music, your profile and XP on the left, and all of the modes shown clearly on the right. I honestly don't really have any suggestions for this menu. I think it gets the job done well and looks really good. So, already we're getting a good feeling from this game. Next up, let's talk about the stats menu. I think this part is also pretty cool because I like stats, and this has a lot of them. On the first page, you can see all of the basic stats, like how much time you've played, how many courses you've played, your highest ranking, coins, etc. If you don't know what all of this means, you'll find out when I get to the gameplay section of the review. Anyway, on the next page, you can see how many of each individual enemy you've defeated in the game, and on the last page, you can see a line graph comparing your placements and KOs in each of the matches. Do we need all of this? No, but I think it's great that it's included because I think it's fun to look at the stats. Another random thing you can do is change your icon, which you can unlock by playing the game. It's also a pretty fun feature. The final thing I want to talk about before the gameplay is the settings. There aren't that many things you can do in the options menu, and I do wish there were more, like maybe changing your background, controlling music, and more controller options, but the options we do have are pretty helpful. By default, you move Mario using the D-pad, which was annoying, and I originally thought it was unchangeable, but here you can change it to the analog stick instead. You can also switch between Y and B or X and Y for running and jumping. And now for the gameplay. The first gameplay option I want to talk about is the course practice mode. In the main game, you play on courses from the original Super Mario Bros. Game on the NES, so it's nice that they included an offline practice mode where you can play each course from the original Super Mario Bros. For fun, or just for practicing. That technically means that you can unlock the entire Super Mario Bros. Game, so you pretty much have a game within a game. Other than that, there's not much to talk about, it's just Super Mario Bros., but on the bottom, it shows you when enemies are coming up. If you die, you get a game over screen, but it doesn't really matter because you can play the courses as much as you want. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the main game mode. First of all, I'll explain how the game works. Basically, you're put into a room with 34 other players, and you all start playing a course in Super Mario Bros., randomly selected from all of the players' choices. When you defeat enemies in the game, you send them to other players' screens, making it harder for them to play and more likely for them to die. When you collect coins, you can also get new power-ups. When you die, you're out and the rest of the players keep playing. The last player standing is the winner. I haven't ever won the game, so I can't really say what happens, but I expect it would be pretty exciting. As you can see here, you can use the right stick on your controller to choose who you want to target, your attackers, random players, people with the lowest time left, and people with the most coins. This way of targeting people is taken directly from Tetris 99, which as you'll see is very similar to this game. In fact, you could go as far as to say this game is basically Tetris 99 but with Mario instead. That is one thing I don't like about this game. It's very similar to Tetris 99, and although that doesn't really take away from the fun, they could have been a bit more creative with the UI of this game. Anyway, this game is really fun. I like playing Super Mario Bros. Alone, so it's even better being able to play it online, and it's satisfying when you kill enemies and send them to other players' screens. Also, when you kill enemies, you gain time, which is important because if you run out of time, you're out. Also, when you finish a stage, you're immediately sent to the next course, which is nice. In most games, however, you will end up dying like I did here. Luckily, it's easy to get back into the next game to try again. When you die, you can see your daily challenges and then this screen where you can look at your placement and view your stats from this game. Again, this screen is taken directly from Tetris 99. After dying, you can choose to spectate the game where you can switch between other players' screens to see what they're doing and maybe pick up a few new strategies for your next game. This game can be kind of addicting, with you often wanting to play another round to see what placement you can get next. It's a super good game to pick up and play anytime, when you have a Wi-Fi connection, of course. I do have some suggestions for future updates. First of all, I'd like a play with friends feature. Right now, you're always sent to an online match with random people, but it would be nice to allow friends to join my game, because this would be a great game to play with friends. Nintendo also did something like this with Super Mario Maker 2 that didn't have play with friends online from launch, so maybe this update will come. I'd also like to play a private game with friends, not just online. Some new modes would also be cool, because right now there's only the main mode, practice mode, and special mode, which is pretty much the main mode, but with a special twist, like you start with a certain amount of coins. Maybe there could be a teams mode, or even a mode where multiple people can be in the same course. This game is really fun already, but I think it has a lot of potential to be even better. Overall, I give Super Mario Bros. 35 4 stars out of 5. It's a pretty fun game, but it is pretty small, which makes sense, as it's completely free for Nintendo Switch Online members. I also think it has lots of potential, since there are lots of possible things that could be added. This is a limited time game for Super Mario's 35th anniversary, so download it now so you can play it as much as possible before the time runs out. Anyway, thanks for watching my review. If you enjoyed, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tell me what you think in the comments. I'll be doing more Super Mario 35th anniversary content in the future, so keep an eye out for that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!